What's up, guys? BriarRabbit here, and the Nemesis DLC dropped today on the Xbox platforms for Call of Duty Ghosts, and holy smokes, there is a lot to this. So they told us we were getting 4 new maps, and I'll be honest with you, I really like all 4 of the maps, but they didn't tell us about all of the patches that would be coming along with this DLC. It was a huge download, too. Just to gloss over a few of them, they really balanced the kill streaks. The Vulture now lives for 90 seconds. The Juggernaut got buffs. The Assault Juggernaut got a movement speed increase. So did the Support Juggernaut. Both of them have a new focus perk. The Loki got buffed, which it really needed because at a 15 kill streak, it really wasn't that powerful. The large rod for the Loki can now be fired every 4 seconds instead of every 7. The rod fires at 1.5 seconds instead of 2 seconds after trigger pull. And small rods now fire at 0.3 seconds instead of 0.5 seconds. So I actually think the Loki is going to be pretty damn good now. So I might put that back into my repertoire. That is a really nice kill streak balance. They also added some new features. They added a way to reset your stats after max prestige. They added a new menu music for extinction mode and multiplayer. They updated the hit marker color to orange when it's the killing hit. I noticed this when I started playing. I was like, oh, that is awesome. There's been so many times where I thought I killed a guy, turned away from him, and he shot me. Now you can be sure that you killed him because that orange hit marker pops up. It's really convenient. You'll see it in the gameplay here. This gameplay is actually my first gameplay on this new map. This one's called Dynasty, and I really like it. Now, this was my first gameplay on it, and you'll see that I'm kind of just feeling my way around. You know, when I first start a new map, I tend to be a little bit campy. I tend to kind of stay in one area, kind of explore a little bit at a time. That way I can kind of feel out the nooks and crannies, where my enemies are going to be coming from, and then expand from there. And that's kind of what I was doing here, but I really like this map. I think it was really fun. Now, of all the maps, I gotta say Shipment is the weirdest. You know, I'm sorry, it's not called Shipment anymore. It's called Showtime. So they basically took Shipment from COD 4 and added like an arena with all this crowd noise, and it just feels epic. It feels really, really epic with all the crowd noise and all the noise, and the announcer actually announces when you get a double kill and stuff like that. It's pretty cool stuff. You can't sound whore in that at all, so be aware of that. That's something I've really come to rely on in Call of Duty Ghosts, so that is definitely a thing. It is crazy too because it's so small. I'm really looking forward to seeing that in free-for-all. I think that'll be a really, really fun map for free-for-all. I'm also enjoying Sub-Zero. I think that's a cool map. Again, it's very tight quarters. Submachine guns work really well for it. It's a lot of fun, though. You know, all of the maps are really fun. Gold Rush, I think, is my second favorite to Dynasty. Of course, these are very, very early impressions. I've only played each of the maps probably between 2 and 5 times, but Gold Rush is fun. It's got a nice, that Old West feel to it. Really works, and it's a little bit of a larger map. There's longer sight lines, but there's lots of flank routes, and that makes it a lot of fun, especially in Domination. So I'm having a really great time with the new DLC. I think this is my favorite DLC they've released for Call of Duty Ghosts, and I really am happy with the patches. The patch list is enormous. There's a ton of extinction patch notes, new features that I detailed before. There's a ton of fixes for bugs that have been in there, new anti-cheat improvements, you know, all sorts of great stuff. So, you know, I gotta hand it to Infinity Ward. I know that this game gets a lot of hate. I really like it, and I think this is the best DLC that they've announced for it yet, or they've released for it yet. This Dynasty map, I think, is fantastic. It is a lot of fun. I'm playing it here with the Honey Badger, but I think you could play it with an assault rifle. You could play it with a submachine gun or even a shotgun. Like, anything will really work. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of snipers on this map. It's just a versatile map, and that's what I like best from maps, is versatility. I like to be able to play any way I want and basically, you know, move around the map depending on what weapon I have. So I'm blown away. I'm really happy with this DLC. I think it's the best DLC. You know, unfortunately, we didn't get a new gun. That maybe would have made it the best DLC. Getting a new gun is really a a cool new thing that Call of Duty has going for it that, you know, I'd like to see them continue with. And I was a little disappointed that we only got 2 of them in the DLCs, but that's one more than we've ever gotten before. In Black Ops 2, we only got the Peacemaker, which was awesome. But it'd be nice if they did a new gun for every DLC in the future, because it's really a fun way. You know, everybody running around with the same gun is awfully fun too. That's gonna wrap this one up, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments what you think about the Nemesis DLC. Hit that like button if you like this video. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.